Bandy, Red Bank High School teacher, says, "When I first heard that this student was at Red Bank High School, I had gotten a call from teachers who thought he was lost and in the wrong classes. He soon showed himself to not only be in the right classes, but his insight that often surprises peers and teachers on any given subject. He is one of the kindest people you will ever meet and always has such a different and often better perspective of a situation than most. Deron Gaylor has made me laugh and rethink many situations over the past 3 years."
That is actually a hybrid between a vampire and a witch.
We have had discussions about Mary Sue's, the origins of vampires, to the crazy truth in the character of Lady Macbeth. Deron always asks the questions or says the thoughts that others want to ask or say, and I will always treasure this about him. We were sad when we thought he would be in Atlanta for his senior year, and ever so glad that that didn't work out. Deron's first math teacher at Red Bank High School, Mrs. Owen, said, "Deron always had a funny joke or story to tell. He would just start giggling in the middle of class. Sometimes he was the only one to get one of my corny jokes, but his laughing was infectious. Sometimes he would just bust out with a little chant, circle, circle, square, square. He has a good heart and is extremely smart." Deron has lived in 5 states, Georgia, California, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and now Tennessee. It has always been astonishing to see how quickly he adapts to a new environment. Whenever asked, he assures you that he is happy, so it doesn't take long for him to make new friends and find interesting things to do in his new city. Although Deron recognizes sadness, he prefers happiness. So if he knows you are sad, he will do what he can to cheer you up. If your sadness is the result of losing something, he will help you find it. Deron has the ability to remain calm and take control when others panic. Deron can also be just as happy alone, surrounded by his computer, video games, and TV shows about science and trivia. His latest accomplishments include learning to program a GPS to avoid freeways, resolving PC and audio equipment problems that trained professionals couldn't figure out, and participating in all of the games at Tech Night at Unum. Throughout Deron's life, he has met so many nice and wonderful people. These people have really made a difference in his life. While all cannot be mentioned, some that stand out wanted to add their thoughts to tonight's honoring of Deron. The staff at the 24-hour child care of Sandy Springs Academy loved watching Deron's excitement when he rushed in to play with the other children. Deron loved everyone. Neither race nor nationality ever made a difference to him. A former principal, Eleanor Murphy, remembers that with encouragement, Deron learned to become more independent and less shy. He joined the YMCA, where he played a role in the Christmas program. His classmates became so close to him that when he moved, they sent him a package of signed greeting cards to let him know how much they missed him. Mr. George, a science buff himself, found a talking companion in Deron. Together they engaged in many conversations. All of those conversations paid off when Deron won the Most Improved Student Award from the Henderson Middle School. Deron was always distinguishing himself to his teachers and classmates. He surprised all when he went on a 3-day field trip to Jekyll Island with the Inman Middle School. All had a great time and all came back with a newfound admiration for Deron and his abilities. Deron has taken this love for science and these past activities and channeled them into taking on even more challenges. He has attended this Club Scientific, where he was able to use his love for everything technological, including building complex Lego structures, learning special effects, video game programming, and robotics. He also found a way to incorporate his love of science in his capstone project. He found a mentor at the Signal Center's Assistive Technology Center and learned computer refurbishing in the workplace. Mrs. Bandy and other faculty members know that Deron still thinks homework sucks, but he has always let it be known that he has enjoyed his time at Red Bank. He actually hates missing a day. All of the staff and his friends here have enjoyed developing that mutual attitude of possibilities and know that Deron has been very grateful for all of the relationships he has made. Teachers and staff that were interviewed wanted to share some famous takeaways or quotes from Deron. Number 1, everyone makes mistakes, so don't blame yourself. Number 2, learn how to accept constructive criticism to learn from your mistakes. Number 3, don't be a Mary Sue or Gary Stu, because perfect people are boring. Thank you, Deron, for making our lives better by living yours as it was given to you. You have inspired all of us who know you to be okay with our mistakes. You have encouraged us to take each day as it comes. No one will ever call you a Gary Stu, because that's what she said.
And you better clean the computer. Well, you better clean that Mac.
How come?
Because there's a bug on it. It's squashed a bug on it.